Hello, my name is Anna, and I'm here to teach you HTML, CSS, and JS. Okay? The JS in JSFiddle, what I'm typing on, JSFiddle.net, the default is no library pure JS. If yours isn't, then you change it to that. HTML and CSS will always be defaulted. Okay. Now, over here, we should put a heading over in this result page, where my mouse is. Okay, so how am I going to put a heading? Using the H1 tag. H1. And in here, I'll type what's going to be as the heading. Welcome to my academy. Good. Okay. Wait. Oh yeah, period. Now if I run this, you see, welcome to my academy. Woo! Wait. You have to be down there. Okay, I need this italic. How am I gonna make it italic? Using the EM tag, which I'll show you how to write. EN, not N. And the last one is gonna be here. And now, if I run it using Control Enter, it'll show it italic, just as I wanted. Now let's do a heading, another one, which shows a list of computer programming. So we can use an H2 tag for that. H2. Now what should I write in H2? Computer programming, of course. Right. Computer programming. Computer programming. Programming. Control Enter. Computer programming. Finally. Okay. Now we wanted the list, right? You might be thinking of an H6 here. H6. And then here dot HTML. Well, that's not gonna work, as it's anyway too small. Smaller than we really wanted. Well, then you'd be thinking an H3, which is still not gonna work. Okay, so don't try it. So we want a UL tag. I'll show you what it is. UL. I got 2 ULs. Good. Now inside here, we have to put an LI tag. LI. Inside that LI tag, we're gonna write what we want on the screen. HTML. Then, now we can do that same thing what we just did. Control C, and if we go here, enter Control V, enter Control V. Good. Just here we can do CSS, and here we can do JS. Now if I run this, it all came, even with the dots. And now I'll just show you one thing. If I turn this U to all at the top and bottom, and then I run it, then it shows 1, 2, 3. Well, no, we wanted UL for now. Okay, so now we want to make them go somewhere, because this is just a list what we're gonna learn in here. So we can use the A tag for that. And let's put this last A tag over here. Good. Now let's do it here. Okay, and then we'll put the A tag over here too. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Then, now if we run it, but they still don't look like links, and if you press them, they're not going anywhere. That's where the href function comes, which we write in the A tag. href, which is equal to quotation marks. And in here we have to write the link where it's gonna go to. And I'll show you where I'm gonna get that from after I write href in here. But not plus. It should be equal to. Good. And here href f space equals equals and quotation marks. Now we can go to W3 schools to get what we wanted. W3 schools, woohoo! And we have to go to learn HTML, and this is the code we want. Well, tag we want, or link we want. Here we can go, grab the CSS one. And then let's keep this ready over here. Let's grab the JS. Get this, Control C, go here again, and Control V. Okay, now they look kind of like links, and they will go to our W3 schools. I still feel that we need something. Yeah, CSS. I was gonna teach you CSS and JS. So let me teach you CSS first. Well, let's put some frames around HTML, CSS, and JS. For that, we need to write a bit stuff. Well, you can write an A tag. Yeah, A should be good. And then, so this A tag, which I wrote over here, takes all this A, and this A, which is what we wanted to take, because we wanted tags of that over there. Okay, so for a frame, we're gonna use a border, a colon, a semicolon, between those, a space. And after that space, you write 2px, or you can write more than 2px, depending on the size of your frame. I want it of 2 pixels, which is a short form. A short form of pixels is px, and just don't do pixels because it won't work. Okay. Then after this, you have to do a space and put which type of it. Well, you can do groove or ridge here, and I like groove the best, so groove it is. Groove. And then we need the color. Well, I want gold. Now will it work? Let's run it and see. Ta-da! We got the 2px gold borders. Well, frames, I guess. Okay. Now I'm thinking, we can make them like a staircase, and when I teach you animation, we can make letters falling from the top of here, falling down the staircase and getting out of the window or result page. That'd be cool. But first, let's position them properly. For that, we need an ID. ID, which is equal to here, and we can put HTML. Done. And then let's give a ID over here too. ID is equal this and CSS in this one. And here we're gonna put an ID for JS. ID equals and JS. Done. And now we can run this. It's not gonna work. We wanted to position it, but we have to use some CSS in that. Since this is an ID, we need to use a hash sign and then the ID. First, let's do HTML. And then here we're gonna type position. Okay. Colon, semicolon, space, like in border. And here we can use relative, absolute, and fixed. We want absolute, but what do they do? Relative and absolute are kind of same. Well, kind of like no differences. And fixed, if there's a big website and you have to scroll down, but you still want the heading in the same place. Even if you scroll down, it'll still say at the top. Well, for example, 100px from the top. You want that. Then that's where the position can be fixed. But here, I told you we need absolute. Okay. Now we need to do a top one. And then top, we needed 125 pixels from the top. And I can calculate that. 125 px. And from the left, we need 110 because that's the start of the stairs. Well, that's what I wanted. left. Then this and this and space. Wait. Space. Well, 110px. Ooh. Well. Okay, now we need to do the next one. CSS. CSS. And now you know what we're gonna write in here. Copy this and we can just make the changes. Control C, Control V, and here instead of 2 it'll be 4, and here instead of 110 it'll be 80 px. And now enter hash JS space Control V, Control V, six. Okay, now if you run this, yeah, it made a staircase, which is what we wanted, right? Yeah, this is what we wanted. Now I want, if we hover over here, these change to gold. That is gonna be cool. That's where pseudo classes come in. I'll show you what. Hover. So we can use the body and then a pseudo class, which is hover. Well, for some reason, if you do the body, it doesn't do the A tags. So I'm then gonna do comma, A, colon, hover. Okay, put CSS in here, and here we want COLOR, which is gonna be gold, GOLD. And now if you run it, ta-da, ta-da, and here, ta-da. Now everything's working. Just now we want some JS. I told you we're gonna teach some. Well, what should we? This JS isn't that understandable. Let's change it to JavaScript. Let's use a button for that. And to make a button, we have to use HTML. So I'll make the button first, which is what I want to do. Oh, and yeah, inside here, inside this button, we need to put on click, like on click of a button. Okay, and then that's equal to, we should put this, and here in on click, we have to put change JS text. And you can understand that HTML, a button in HTML is connected with JavaScript here. So you don't have to always write change JS text, and I'll tell you on which conditions you have to write it, or something else. Change JS text. That's enough for here, but we also need parenthesis. Good. Oh, and semicolon here. And here, before the end of the button, you have to put what's going to be written in the button. Well, I want to write change. Good. Now here comes some JavaScript. So whatever we wrote here, without the quotation marks or parentheses, that I'll show you. Oh, you awful thing. I'll show you. You have to take this much without the parentheses and without the semicolon. Control V, which is equal to function. Function, or not function, function. Good. Now enter this, get these, enter them. Okay, now I have to write document.getElement by ID. I'll show you. Document dot get element by ID. And now we have to put parentheses. Inside the parentheses, we have to put double quotes. Inside those double quotes, we have to put the ID we're looking for. And the ID we're looking for is JS. Over here, I wrote the ID JS. Okay, so let's put that in here, JS. Okay, now we have to go inside the HTML to change it. So I have to dot inner HTML. Okay, this, now we need to change it. For that, we need to put an equal sign. After that, opening and closing quotations, and oh, I forgot, here we have to put parentheses too. Now in here we have to put what it's gonna change to. JavaScript. JavaScript. Now if I run this, yeah, there's the button, and I press it, and it works. Woo! And if you run it again, it gets back. Right? Or do I have to press it from here? At the end, you just have to tidy this up and boom. It's easy to read. Okay, this is the end of today's video. Next time, I'm going to make another video about, again, HTML, CSS, JS, and JSFiddle.